Death Valley. It is particularly during the hot summer months that this extraordinary area does full justice to its name. On some days, the temperatures here can reach up to 45 degrees Celsius in the shade, a rare commodity in this scant, treeless landscape. Geographically, Death Valley is a truly remarkable national park. Badwater is the deepest point in the entire Western Hemisphere. The shiny blue sky and impressive Sierra Nevada mountain range are two magnificent and colourful features of California's seemingly lifeless desert. The area around Badwater is studded with salt crystals. This salt lake almost completely dries out during the summer due to the scorching heat. The bottom of the valley and the rocky slopes of the Panamint Mountains heat up the subsoil. Temperatures of up to 90 degrees are quite common. Death Valley was given its somewhat frightening name during the years of California's gold rush. In the middle of the 19th century, a number of settlers perished here. These ruined buildings are more recent. After the first disappointed gold diggers left this territory, immense deposits of borax were discovered here. The borax was used for the production of washing powder and was highly prized. Thus, in 1881, the first companies arrived here hoping to make it rich. However, transportation of the salt proved quite difficult. Huge rocks were blasted to facilitate their removal, and 30-ton loads were carried away by each convoy. Nevertheless, the convoys, which consisted of mule teams, took more than 12 days to reach the nearest train station. Magnificent sand dunes extend in front of the picturesque Grapevine Mountains. They are one of the national park's most popular attractions. With its gentle formations, the sand is in beautiful contrast to the steep, rugged and sharp rock walls of the surrounding mountains. The bizarre landscape of the mysterious Devil's Cornfield really does seem to have been scorched by the heat of another planet. But But it is actually the relatively high salt content of the terrain that is responsible for its strange and desolate landscape. Few plants are able to survive in this section of Death Valley. Only the arrow herb has managed to adjust to the extreme climatic and geological conditions of this desert. The Devil's Golf Course owes its name to the many strange crystal formations that cover this dried-out Ice Age lake. Wind and rain have sculpted it for millions of years. They have created amazing and fantastic images from the salt crystals. It is believed that the lake water evaporated only 2,000 years ago. Subsequently, a 1.5 meter layer of salt developed. Zabriskie Point and the views across this beautiful range of hills is one of the most spectacular vantage points in the entire national park. The golden undulations of stone reflect the powerful veins that lie within the rock. But the landscape is lifeless and without vegetation. Here, the power of erosion has created a breathtaking landscape, and each day this natural spectacle gradually changes its appearance. The wandering sunlight constantly changes the effects and thus the visible character of the stone. Only several hundred years old, the 800-meter wide and more than 200-meter deep Ubihibi crater is one of the youngest active volcanoes in the world. At dusk, the sky seems to be on fire. It is the daylight that dramatically and enchantingly bids farewell to Death Valley. Once called Burning Land by the Shoshone and Tomesha Indians, this desolate, barren, though colourful land gradually disappears under the cloak of night.